Hi, YouTubers. Hi, hope you guys are doing okay. Today, I'm not feeling that hot. That's the fresher face today. And I just got back with a women's lunch with my mom. Every month they go out, her and her neighborhood ladies go out to a new lunch spot. And so it was my mom's turn to pick. So she asked me to go ahead. Sorry, I just got an alert from Netflix and it kind of just, yeah, alerted me. Anyway, she asked me to go with her. I'm so easily distracted sometimes. She asked me to go with her and to pick out the place. And since I knew the place because I am a chef here in Arizona, we went to the Herb Box. So that was really lots of fun. Great fresh seasonal food. If you are in the Scottsdale, Arizona area, I recommend going to the Herb Box. It's a great atmosphere. The food prices are great. Use fresh seasonal ingredients. You can go for lunch if you can, for dinner. And they do have brunch on the weekends. It's on the Scottsdale waterfront, really on the Southbridge area. There's a trolley that runs there too from Scottsdale Fashion Square Mall, which is within walking distance, and also in Old Town Scottsdale. So lots of fun, but I'm feeling under the weather. Sorry, I haven't been posting some other videos. Birthday week was phenomenal. I'm not a hardcore partier anymore like I used to, but it was really fun. We went to the Scottsdale Culinary Festival 2 nights in a row, so that was lots of fun. And I saw my good friends, Caleb and Ashley, and they're a couple. I'm so excited for them. Yay! They're my old culinary school buddies, so it's always great. And so that was a great way to end birthday week. And, of course, my new sister-in-law had a birthday on Sunday, too. And I ended up having a migraine last night. And I've had it for several hours. I wasn't doing too good, y'all. So you might be wondering why I'm back to the crappy lighting. And it's because I'm in my room. Hopefully, I'll be getting some better lighting soon. More lamps, a new bedroom set even, too. So I'll show you guys that. Oops, sorry, when that happens. So last night was horrible. I'm not feeling too good. But I did finally get my food shipment from Nature Box, my snacks from Nature Box and with Love with Food. And it took a lot longer than I thought it was. Let me just give you a couple cons I didn't like about it. Like I said, it took a lot longer because I ordered it like middle of March, I believe. And it took a while for me to get it. And also, not only did it take a while for me to get it, it's just like I didn't have any word about what was happening with my order until about 2 days to me getting order. Then they sent me a tracking number. Like, I got an email confirming that they took my money, and I could clearly see that in my bank account. But after that, it took a while for me to get my food, get the order, and then it was only like 2 or 3 days, and really more like 2 days. I'm just being nice saying 3, but really like 2 days prior to me getting each shipment did I get a tracking. And I actually got the Nature Box first. And then I just got Love with Food like yesterday. So that's kind of like, that taste in the mouth. But this is what the Love for Food box looks like. This is the mini size. This is the Try It one. Which equals the least expensive one, because I wasn't going to plug in a lot of money. One other thing I will say, I guess could kind of be a con with both of these companies, is that even though it's great for the more you spend, the more items you buy in each box, the more meals they do distribute to children in need in the United States. That's really great, but at the same time, it's kind of expensive, because if you aren't catching like these little sales that they're having, or those, try it for free, it's really kind of expensive, because you have to ask yourself, am I really going to be committed? Because what they try to get you to do is get a year shipment, and for you to pay like $120 for a whole year, which, you're like, oh, that's not bad, but do you really want to fork over $120 right away? And then that's how you get the free shipping, because I know a lot of times you're saying on Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, free shipping with your, free shipping on all orders. Well, it's only free shipping on all orders if you pay in advance and if you get the higher tiered ones. If it's just like the lower level ones, then you're not necessarily going to get free shipping. And even if it's lower level, which meaning less food items, if you don't get the most expensive one and you don't pay for the whole year up front or 6 months, whatever it is, it's, how do you know if you're really going to like it? And do I really want to spend like $120 or whatever it was. It was like $120, $140 for both of them for like a year, 6 months to a year. I think Nature Box, that was like for 6 months. And Love with Food was like for a year on things that I'm not sure I really like. So those are things that you want to ask yourself. I went with the lower tier one, and with Love with Food, I did have a $5 off coupon because normally it's $10, and it wasn't even free shipping. It was $2, so it wasn't bad, but it kind of felt like a little like false advertisement. Technically, it wasn't, but I thought, oh yeah, everything, I would just be paying $5. Ended up paying $7, not bad. And with Nature Box, I got like a real good percentage off, like 50% off, so I only had to pay $9 instead of $18. They are more expensive because Nature Box does manufactures their own healthy snacks. So that's something to kind of think about, versus Love with Food is only going to do samples of snacks that you could buy in stores. So this is what Love with Food box they give to you. A little thank you card, Flower Power. This guy's their spring edition. And on there, they will list the Twitter spots and the different things that you're getting in your box. And you can actually see their Twitter handles for each company. So if you want to follow them on Twitter, and also for you to see what you're getting. So a couple of things I got was the Fior di Frutta organic fruit spread. On the outside, it looks like I'm getting a little sample of wild strawberries and wild strawberries fruit spread. And I think the thing with this is that it's organic and it's sweetened with apple juice only. On the inside, it says it's USDA organic certified. It's 100% from fruit, sweetened with apple juice, processed at a low temperature, low glycemic index, a source of fiber, naturally gluten-free, and available in a wide range of delicious flavors. So, I'm thinking I'm going to get the strawberry because I'm a sucker for strawberry. I open it up. You see the nice other little flavors they got there, but this looks like strawberry, right? Open it up. Can you see that? In fact, it's apricot. Can you see apricot? And I don't mind apricot jam. My grandma makes a kick-butt apricot jam. It's not low glycemic, and it's definitely not sweetened with apple juice only, but it's good. So I'm not too, upset about that it's apricot. But I was hoping for strawberry because this looked like you were going to get the strawberry. So my thing for Fior di Frutta is if you're going to give a sample, put the correct sample. If I'm getting apricot, put the apricot jar on here because I for sure thought I was getting that. The other thing about this one, not only is it gluten-free, but it's also Star K Kosher certification. So Star K Kosher certified. It's not made in the United States. It's made in Italy. So it's, the Fior di Frutta, but there's a lot of Italian companies that are made in the United States. So something to keep in mind. The other thing I got in this was this gluten-free Bumble bar. I got about 5 things that had honey in it, which I think honey is like the trend this year or this season. So yeah, it's Bumble Bar Organic Energy Bar, so I'm excited to try that. It's amazing almond, so it's the junior size. See that? This is a company out of Seattle, Washington. And I guess Love with Food really likes to talk about development with the community. He says, buy a bar, help build a school. Every Bumble Bar directly aids in community development and the construction of a school in Ethiopia. So you're doing something nice. It's just like the food version of Tom's, See, I got my Tom's on today. Being conscious, for every pair of Tom's you buy, a pair of shoes goes to a child in need in a third world country. This is basically like the same thing. So I'm seeing a trend. But Love with Food it says in the box, it says 1 box, 1 meal. You help fight childhood hunger in America. You made a difference. Yeah. So I'm making a difference. The next thing I got was a little sample of 100% pure hibiscus herbal tea. And I love teas. I love Tavana, even though I know they're owned by Starbucks now, so don't get on my case. But I love teas. And this one's by this company called Heart Tea. Haha. The tea in a heart. And then the back, it's Heart Tea. So I'm excited to try this. I wish they would have included another one, but it is a sample. So that's something to keep in mind. The other thing I got, again, keeping with the honey thing, I told you it's about 5 things in this with honey. It's called a Melly snack. It is Belgian. And it is definitely foreign. See, you got all the different languages on there represented. Yeah, it's made in Belgium. And this one is filled honey waffles. It says you could use a delicious snack with coffee and tea, or in a school and sports bag. So it has like 17% sugar, glucose, butter. No, 70% butter. I'm sorry. 6% honey. It has eggs. This is made in a factory, which contains traces of nuts. Definitely not gluten-free. Don't know if this is organic, but it's foreign, and we Americans are sucker for foreign foods. So try that. You'll be one of the cool kids if you do. Keeping with yet another honey item, I got this thing from Vintage Honeybee. It's creamed honey with chocolate mint. It's like a little stick. Almost looks like a grown-up pixie stick, but with honey. And I don't know if it's supposed to be, it's kind of liquidy right now, so I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or what. If I'm supposed to put it in the freezer, do I put it in my coffee? Do I put it in my tea? What? Ice cream? I don't know. But I'm going to check out vintagebee.com because that is all over the wrapper. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not in this light too well. There you go. I'm going to check it out and see what they recommend eating with that. Okay, I'm trying not to make this a long video, so that's why I'm rushing a little bit. The next thing is Snack Better with Sahel or Sahale. I don't know if it's Sahel or Sahale. There's, no accent mark, but I don't know. No dictionary to tell me how it's spelled. But Sahale or Sahel snacks. It says, we start with whole almonds and the finest organic honey. Yet again, another honey item. And add our naturally dried cranberries and top them with toasted sesame seeds, sea salt for an exquisite salty sweet symmetry. Our light glaze adds just the right amount of sweetness. And they were founded on the simple idea of take all natural ingredients, add a dash of culinary magic, and create a great tasting snack. And they're made in Seattle, Washington. This is certified kosher. Not kosher, I'm sorry. Because I know people take that seriously. But gluten-free. See, right here. Gluten-free. So certified gluten-free. And they're also about the environment that it is, I don't know if you can see it well, but it's made in a factory which is 100% wind powered. So they're not using like any natural gases or animal oils or anything like that. They are environmental. They are in Seattle, Washington, and it's a made in USA product. So most of these products outside of the Melly thing, and I don't know about the hibiscus tea, but most of that are made in the USA. So that's kind of nice. And they do tell you that this product may contain occasional nutshell pieces, so watch out for your teeth for that. Next thing I got in this Love with Food box was popcorn. Crave Canyon Explore Flavor. Hatch has met its match. Popcorn, aged white cheddar, and Hatch green chili. That's a nice combination. So it's this company here. And I better eat it soon. It's best by September 8th of this year. But yeah, Hatch has met its match. And it's just called Crave Canyon. There you go. You think they would have a canyon on it and not like a little Amish type culinarian guy with the cow? I don't know. This is a suggestion. Branding. But it feels like there's a lot in there. It tells me there's like 1 ounce. But let me tell you, this is like the fullest 1 ounces I have. I don't even see a bag of Lay's potato chips the same size advertising 1 ounces and it filling this full. So that's pretty. I'm gonna have to open that up right now. And the great thing about this, you should know about, it's all natural. It's 100% whole grain, 16 grams to be exact, and it's non-GMO corn. So they use non-GMO corn. Because if you ever hear about the whole Monsanto thing with the GMOs, and you don't want to deal with that. And this is probably what makes making kids, GMOs are probably one thing, if not the thing. They're making kids go into puberty a lot earlier. And it's an excellent source of vitamin C, so that's kind of nice. And apparently the chef made this because he loves Hatch chilies. And they have more chef finds, even a one called wasabi ginger kettle corn. So that would be interesting, salty, sweet, and spicy to try. Cane juice and sea salt kettle corn kissed with anise. And sun-dried tomato with Asiago cheese and herbs. So this is definitely for the savory people, but it does feel very full. I'm going to try to open it now. Right here so we can see the test. Yeah, it's pretty full. Let me see that in there. See? That's pretty full. Let's try it. I'm going for a second bite, so. Initially, you don't get the Hatch, but then you get the Hatch chili, the heat, and I like spicy. I'm Creole too, so we love our heat. So you get the heat on the back end, so as you're eating it, you're continuously going to get spicy, but not overwhelming spicy. Ooh, I kind of felt it go in my nose. CraveCanyon.com is where you can get this. And this is manufactured by Lehigh Valley Trading Company right here in Arizona. Mesa, Arizona to be exact. And it's also made in the USA. And it's only 130 calories per bag. So I like this because it does have good flavor. I'm interested to try the other flavors, being a chef myself. And they do give you quite a bit. I mean, it didn't feel like there was a lot of air. Because you know how you get like Lay's potato chips? And let's say it's like the same bag, but most of it is down here because the rest is filled with air. I could honestly say this was filled, to right about here on this. So I'm excited about that. It felt like more product and less air. So that's cool. So the last thing in the love, as far as food goes, with the Love with Food box is Orchard Blend crunch dried fruit. Here you go. It's Sensible Foods crunch dried snacks, and it says our natural guarantee. Oops, something flew out. Our award-winning snacks are real fruit, fat-free, gluten-free, kosher certified. So I got 2 kosher products, and at least 2 that didn't have honey in it. And it's no preservatives of any kind. And y'all, if you don't know, let me just tell you, I hate preservatives. I think I kind of mentioned that before in another video, but I hate products with preservatives. It messes everything up. I don't like it unless it's a jam or jelly. Your food should not be like preserved like that. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. But anyway, and it's healthier for you when it's not. It's crunchy, sweet, and delicious. And this company was founded in 1997. And they're just committed to producing snacks which are both healthy and delicious. So for you people who are looking for kosher certified, especially since we are in the season of Passover, I don't know if it's Passover kosher certified because that's a whole nother animal. And I have worked in a Passover kosher kitchen. I've worked Passover, and it's Passover kosher is no joke. But this is another kosher product, so I think that's kind of cool. And there's only 70 calories in this, and this, since it's a dried fruit product, the great thing about this is that it has a long shelf life. You can buy a lot of these and store them, so if you don't eat them all right away, at least they'll last a while. And this is another product that I'm not going to open it right now, but it does feel like there's more product than air. Just by doing that, I want to make this like dust, but more product, less air. But yeah, it's best by March 17th of 2016, and it tells you right here, I don't know if you guys see it, you can't really see it good, but on this side, it tells you that it was produced on March 17th of 2014. So it has a 2-year shelf life, so I think that's pretty awesome. Ingredients is peaches, apricots, apples, peaches, and apricots, so another apricot thing. And it contains no peanuts, wheat, eggs, or dairy are produced in our facility. So this is definitely no dairy, no gluten. You can have this snack for you people who are gluten-free or just going gluten for the heck of it. Gluten-free for the heck of it. And literally has no fat, no saturated fat, no trans fat, no cholesterol, no sodium. 18 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram dietary fiber, and 15 grams of sugar. So it really is sensible. And one bag, which they're saying is 0.75 ounces or 21 grams. And also made in the USA. See the little flag? Flag don't lie. Made in the USA. Now I'm going to apparently have to do a part 2 with Nature Box versus Love with Food. So I will do that. I'll give you both of those today, so don't worry. But they also give you nice coupons. That's the one for Sahel Snacks. This expires on November 30th of 2014. Save $1. Hopefully it's not like 10 and you're only really, paying 9. But if it's good, maybe. Then it says, have a passion for healthier, all-natural snacks. They're delicious. Share it. Simple Snack Squad. Simply Snack Squad. Win your own Simply 7 chip bag. That's a hard thing to say. I'm going to look this up. That'll be my next endeavor because it's giving me something to try. So we're going to see what this is all about next. And then heart tea, 100% pure hibiscus flowers. And just giving me information on that. And at least they give you the directions on how to steep it. It's cold-dried wild hibiscus flowers. That's kind of nice to know because a lot of people don't want a warm press. You may have those people who are raw food enthusiasts. This is cold pressed and looks pretty delicious. I wish there was more because I know I'm going to like it. Oh, it says you can use as a sangria and sangria, iced tea, popsicle, or just hot tea. So, yeah, I'm really excited about it. Only thing about this heart tea is not made in the United States. It's made in Australia. It says it right on the bottom of that thing right there. See? Made in Australia. So, that's the only thing. Anyway, I'm going to give you part 2. We will try some stuff with Nature Box next because this video is running really long. So we'll have part 2 in just a moment. I'm going to eat a little bit more of this Hatch has met its match, aged white cheddar and Hatch green chili popcorn. And get back to you guys in a minute. So, like you, love you. See you real soon.